Hey guys, Serious Joe here. So for those of you who've been on my channel for a while, you may know that I have a slightly small obsession with Doctor Who.
Doctor Who!
Over the years of me being a Doctor Who fan, I have collected a range of things, from CDs to books to DVDs to figurines. So I'm going to show you 5 of those things today. The first one doesn't actually mean it's the best one, and the 5th one doesn't actually mean it's the worst one. It's just a completely random order. So let's get straight to it with number 1. So one of my first favourite things that I've collected over the years is this, which is the Doctor Who 30th Anniversary VHS Tin. It's actually a limited edition box set. My friend had this and I loved it so much that I had to actually go out and buy myself one. It's just beautiful, it really is. On the actual front of the box and on the back of the box you have that famous image of the Daleks going across London Bridge. Inside, if I open it up, you actually have 2 VHSs. You actually have Remembrance of the Daleks, fantastic story. If you haven't seen it, go buy it and go watch it. It's a fantastic story, one of my favourites. You have this, The Daleks: A History from BBC Video. And then finally we have The Chase, another really good story, and the first episode with Stephen Taylor, the new companion, which is really nice. So the second thing on my list are these, which are the Doctor Who 50th Anniversary stamps. I actually have 2 lots of these. This one is kind of like a booklet form, as it folds out. Ooh, got more stamps here. But it folds out then, and it contains a little bit of history about the show from 1963 to 2013. A little bit on the 9th and 10th and 11th Doctor. And then round the back then, it's kind of got this really beautiful art design of all the TARDISes spinning in the vortex. And then on each of the Doctors, it has a little bit about them, a little bit about their personality, and a little bit about their era. So included in the booklet then you actually have Doctors 1 to 8 from the classic era, and then Doctors 9 to 11 as kind of like a separate card piece. And then also additionally that I have 5 stamps that actually come with this pack, which is a TARDIS, a Ood, a Dalek, a Weeping Angel, and a Cyberman. So moving back in time slightly, the next thing I actually love, and I've actually recently bought, is the Doctor Who Annual from 1978 and the Doctor Who Yearbook from 1995. These, I found these in kind of like a second-hand store, marketplace, and these are just beautiful. And this I actually picked up in pretty good condition. I know a friend of mine is actually trying to collect all of the annuals, and best of luck to him. But I picked this one up before anybody else because I love Tom Baker, as you can probably tell, and it is just a nice little added extra and something that not many people think about when they're collecting stuff. Moving on to the Yearbook 1995, this one's nice, but if you don't like Dimensions in Time, it's kind of one that you would want to avoid. Further through it then, you actually have kind of behind the scenes of Dimensions in Time then, and how they brought all the actors and characters back then from the series. Really happy that I've got them. The art inside of them is really nice, and it's quite interesting because you get interviews which you've never actually read before from the cast and crew, so that's quite a nice little extra read. So once again, going back to more of the modern era, I have this, which is the 500th issue of the Doctor Who magazine. Now I'm a big fan of the Doctor Who magazine, and have been for quite a while actually. Now, unfortunately, yes, I have opened this. That is kind of like a crime to open this issue. But I'm so glad I bought this, and I'm so glad I've got this, because it contains so many different things. You have stickers from kind of like, which contain some of the fans and just like exclusive stickers. You have this thing, which is a ginormous poster of like some of the cover art with Peter Capaldi on there. And it's kind of in like a more retro classic style. And then on the back of this poster you actually have Peter Capaldi with a Dalek, which is amazing because I really love Peter Capaldi, and Peter Capaldi's Doctor. Not many people do, but I think he's one of the best Doctors. Also within this pack you have this, which contains all the covers that ever has been of the Doctor Who magazine. And then of course in this pack it contains the 500th issue of the Doctor Who magazine. And it does include Tom Baker's last ever interview for the Doctor Who mag. Oh, and one more thing. I forgot which was in here, which is this, which is a cover art and kind of like an information card on the Iron Legion, which is a Fourth Doctor's comic book kind of collection series. I'm not too sure, I don't really collect the comic books of Doctor Who. So last but not least, I have this, which is a signed photo of Tom Baker, which was actually a birthday gift off my sister. It is pretty much one of the top things in my collection because, as you can probably tell, I'm a huge fan of the Fourth Doctor. Love each and every one of his episodes, even the bad ones and the ones we don't really talk about. So this sits proudly on my wall next to all my other signatures, and I'm very grateful for my sister for getting this for me. So yeah, that's it for my top 5 things I've collected over the years. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you liked this video, please leave a like, and if you really liked it, make sure to subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification bell next to the subscribe button so you'll be notified every time I upload, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Shh! Whatever you do, tell everybody about it. And mind the steps.